I'm on my way over to the March for Our Lives rally in downtown Pittsburgh, standing out here with the kids to support them and to allow them to feel safe.
Ensure domestic tranquility. That's why we're here today. We do not have domestic tranquility. I have to take a moment because I've worked in this building for almost a quarter of a century. This is the first time that we have ever been gathered by teenagers. Thank you. Thank you. To all the students here, thank you. All we are asking for is to say that doing nothing is not a solution. If our high school students can be courageous, our elected officials can be courageous. To all the thousands that are here, thank you for getting that message out.
My name is Hannah Price and I am 17 years old. 17 years old, and in my lifetime there have been more mass shootings than I can count. More violent tragedies than any of us should ever witness. Innumerable lives lost in American communities and in American schools. Like all of you, I've grown up in a nation where mass shootings are no longer anomalies but the norm. These incidences are extremely impactful on each and every one of us. They scar our perceptions of the world, impeding our optimism and desensitizing us in a way that can be immobilizing. But I refuse to have my generation defined by these massacres. I believe that we are indeed the hope that America has been seeking. Together, we can help to solve these problems. Our generation is pushing back on the conceptual limitations of what teenagers are supposed to do in times of struggle. We will stand up. Our voices will be heard. We can demand that our leaders take action. The time for just sending mere love and prayers is over. We are the next generation of this nation, and with that comes a lot of responsibility.
That's right.
And it is persistence, perseverance, system that will guide our generation into the future. Enough is enough. Thank you.
My name is Gina Pelusi, and I'm here today as a proud member of Moms Demand Action. I want to thank the students for all of their hard work in organizing this. I mean, it's incredible. You guys are incredibly brave and could teach most adults a thing or two about standing up for what is right. 4 years ago, a stranger knocked on the door of my parents' home. My mom answered the door, and a man she had never met opened fire, shooting her multiple times. He entered the home to find my grandmother's caregiver and wounded her as well. Paramedics airlifted my mom to a hospital, but the damage was too great. She passed away that afternoon. We need to keep the guns out of the hands of dangerous people and foster a culture of responsible gun ownership. I look out at all of you, and I hope that now is the time for that change. I ask all of you today for the victims of Parkland, for the victims in Maryland, for my mom, and for all of the victims of gun violence and their loved ones, never give up.
Thank you so much for coming out today. My name's Erin Samar. This is my sister Emma Samar. We're the co-organizers of this march. I just want to ask one thing. All of us students, we want to be the ones to drive us into the future, okay? Yeah. So we're going to try and get to the front of the march. Thank you guys so much for being here.
You're doing an awesome job. I get a 5. You heard it from the people. Gun control now. The power in the kids and in the youth of our generation is just unbelievable. It's so important. What an incredible day. You kids should be proud of yourselves.